Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this is what the students can probably see when you see it. So I've just set up some tabs here on the side. So the announcement tab is there. So any announcements regarding the module will be put up here, okay, on this, and you'll be able to see those. That'll come into your email because it's linked directly to your email. And then the tabs I have underneath, I have the lesson plans, the units of learning, and the reflections. And they're just going to be set up as journal uploads. So when you click on them, okay, so I just click on this one now, just give me a second, and it should bring you to a tab that'll say upload your lesson plans here, okay? And when you click into that, now I haven't activated it yet, so I'll do that after we have this. You'll just get the instruction then and how to do it. So the important thing to remember about lesson plans, unit of learning, or reflections is they're private. The only one that can see it is you and the school placement tutor, Marita or Lorraine, okay? None of the other students can actually see them. So whatever you upload there, they're private documents, all right? So you don't have to worry about putting something up with GDPR related stuff, or if, for example, you have a plan for the class, or you have, preferably don't name students in it, but if you have any kind of detail that might identify the school, it's quite safe. It's not going to be shared with anybody else, okay? So you don't need to be concerned about that. Those three are the most important ones, Marita, I think, from a starting out perspective. So obviously the lesson plans, you have to upload those in advance of your teaching. The unit of learning, you won't have very many of those. You're only going to have a few because they're like a working document that's going to probably develop over time as you move on with the class. And the reflections then, again, Marita, you can explain maybe how often or how frequent they need those, but they're private, okay? They're not going to be visible to anybody else, so you don't need to be concerned about that. So just let me exit that preview for a second, because I have another two actually set up. I just haven't activated them yet. So the other ones I have set up, the portfolio, but you won't be doing that for a while yet, so don't panic about that. I just have the tab set up on it. And then the resources, so you may want to upload additional resources, and again, that'll be private, okay? That'll be visible just to you and the school placement tutors, all right? So you'll build kind of over time with these, you know, they'll build there over time. And you'll be able to just upload separately. I suppose the most important thing is to make sure you put the right ones in the right place. Okay, so the lesson plans should go where lesson plans go, unit of learning go where that goes, and reflections go where that goes. Okay, if you have 1 minute, Marita, I'll just show them on another module, a school placement module, how that upload might work. So just give me one second. I'll just change it around. Just Marita, call out that other module that you gave me there earlier on, the 40.
Yeah, was it 4056?
4056, yeah.
Was it? I'm just wondering, was it? I'll go into my emails now to check again.
No, 36, I think. Was it 36?
Here?
No.
Oh, sorry. It was 4058.
58, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this one here, school placement. So just let me, I'll just show you on, oh, sorry, that's last year's one. This one. Okay, so I've done the same for this module, but I can show you directly on this what this will look like. So yours will be the very same as this. So lesson plans, then go into upload your lesson plans here. And then I've just put in the instructions, okay, here for how you're going to upload them. All right. Now, Marita, this group obviously are not doing this immediately. This is for another group that will be uploading their plans from next Monday on.
Exactly.
So basically, the instruction is there. I just put a note to say use recognizable naming conventions. In other words, name the class that you're doing it with, so that when the school placement tutor looks at your timetable, that they can align the lesson plan with the timetable and who you're teaching at the time, and when you have to commence them. So basically, I've given you a note, right? You just go to create journal entry, which is up here. Okay, and then naming the you name the upload whatever way Marita has asked you to name it. Down to browse my computer, there's a little tab that'll let you attach it and post entry. So I'll just do that quickly. So create journal entry. Okay, so I'm going to give it a title. Okay, and I'm just going to call it lesson plan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to put in anything there. So you see here where it says attach files. So you can have, obviously you'll have done up your lesson plan on the template that you've been given in a Word document, preferably. Okay. Yeah. Word or PDF is fine. You can use either, whichever you want to use. The one good thing about PDF is that the formatting doesn't move once it's in a PDF, whereas in a Word document, sometimes when you upload it, it can move. So you just hit there, browse local files, which is just browsing the drive on your computer. You'll select the lesson plan because you'll have it saved to your OneDrive or to your computer. And when it'll just attach then, all right, you just see it coming up here. And then you just hit post entry there at the bottom. And that's it, the lesson plan is up. Okay, it's very straightforward. So what you're seeing now, obviously, is my view on that. Okay, so obviously the student view is slightly different. So let me just go into the student preview. Okay, so lesson plans, upload your lesson plan. You'll see all this here. Create journal entry. Okay, same thing here, lesson plan. Browse local files, so that'll give you into your own device. If I click into that, then okay, it'll bring up whatever I needed to bring up on my OneDrive. Okay, and I'd pick whatever it is then that I need, and then I just hit post entry, and that's it. It's uploaded. All right, it's very straightforward. After that, okay, it won't go off for me now. So, and it's the same. I didn't knock it off. It's the same. Oh, Lorraine got knocked off there.
Video.
It's the same for doing the reflections or for doing the unit of learning or whatever that you want to do for that. Okay, so yours will have the very same instructions there. All right, so you don't need to worry.